All right, so the idea here is we're multiplying. They call these generic rectangles in the book. I just call them a box or a rectangle. So you'll see that word pop up when we get back into some of the book work for this. All right, so here's the deal. We have a monomial, this 2x. That's going to go out in front of this. So copy that out in front. And then we have a binomial. It has an x and a positive 3. The x and the 3 are going to go up above. I think it's often helpful to put coefficients on things that don't have coefficients. I'm going to put a 1 in front of that x. There's an invisible 1 there. I'm just writing it in. I'm also going to put exponents on my x's. They don't have anything written, but that means it's a 1. So we'll just write that in. So the work part is to fill out the inside of the rectangles, and we do that by multiplying. Are you paying attention? This is what you missed on Wednesday. Please be copying this down. So we're going to multiply. I got 2 times 1 is 2, and x to the first times x to the first is x to the second. So you should have 2x to the second in that first box. And here you've got 3 times 2 is 6, and we have x to the first. So 2x to the second, 6x to the first inside the box. And that's going to be our answer. So we'll simplify this as we write it. I don't need that 1 on there, so I'll take that out. So it's 2x squared. That's a positive 6x. So 2x squared plus 6x. Please check and make sure that you did A correctly. And then I'm going to go through the rest a little bit more quickly. So this time I have a binomial, so I need 2 rows. I'll have my x and my 2 there. And then 2x and positive 1 will go across the top here. Let's put in some coefficients. We're missing a 1 here. We've got a 2 there already. I'm putting in some missing exponents. And then we'll just multiply. 1x times 2x is 2x squared. 1x times 1 is just 1x. 2 times 2x is 4x. And 2 times 1 is 2. So I'm going to write out my answer here, and we're going to have a simplifying step too, so this is not my final answer. So this is 2x squared plus 1x plus 4x plus 2. But we can simplify that because we have some like terms. This 1x and this 4x are like terms, so we can combine them together. So that gives us 2x squared. 1x and 4x is 5x. And then still plus 2 at the end. Any questions so far? These get a little trickier when we get some bigger exponents, but it's the same process. So 7y squared out in front. We got an 8y cubed and a negative 1. So whenever you have a negative, that goes with the thing that comes after it. What's 7 times 8, folks? 56. Y to the second times y to the third is y to the fifth. Negative 1 times 7y squared is negative 7y squared. So we'll write that out, see if we can simplify. That's 56y to the fifth minus 7y squared. Can we combine those together? They both have y's, but do the y's have the same exponents on them? They don't, do they? So we cannot combine them. We can only combine if the exponents and the variables match perfectly. So we'll have to leave that for our final answer. All right, last one. We didn't do any that were a binomial times a trinomial together last time. Some of you did some of those challenge problems that had something like this, but it's the same idea. It's just a bigger rectangle. So if we go through and multiply, this would be 4a to the third. This would be negative 6a squared. This is 2a to the first. Down here we've got negative 6a squared. We've got positive 9a. And we've got negative 3. And I'm just going to jump to my final answer here. So I'll look through inside the box and I'll look for like terms. Rather than write it out, let's just look inside the box. So 4a to the third. Do you see any other a to the thirds here we can combine it with? I don't. So 4a to the third comes into our answer. Next we got negative 6a squared. Do you see any other a squareds? I do. There's one right here. These two are like terms. They both have a squareds. Negative 6 and negative 6 gives us negative 12. So negative 12a squared. 2a to the first. We've got another a to the first here. These are like terms. We can combine those together. 2 and 9 gets us 11 a's. And then that minus 3 is all that's left over. Nothing to combine there. Just out of curiosity, how many were able to get that last one right? Okay, yeah. So you were combining some things that had different exponents, but you've made that mistake now and you've learned from it. You don't ever have to worry about making that mistake again. Congratulations. Yeah, that's my favorite mistake when it comes to like this part of the lesson. So I'm glad someone was able to make it and we can all learn from it. Thank you. All right. Folks, do we have any questions? We're going to do a little activity today. It's going to be a partner activity, and then after that, you're going to have a large chunk of the period left to complete the assignment. Could you guys please have out the packets, the ones that we went over in class on Wednesday?